What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out my channel. It's Mike with Chasing Horsepower on another adventure. We are testing out the 2024 Mercedes E450. You guys ready to dig in and take a look? All right, let's do it. So the exterior design, and I'm going to get out of the way so you guys can take a little bit of a closer look at this, is that when you look at the exterior design, they're taking design cues from AMG, so that high-performance division within Mercedes, and they're giving you a variety of design cues. So you're going to see it's going to be lower and wider in the front, and it's going to have a little bit more of a performance-oriented stance. If you come in here close, you're going to see the Mercedes logo. We talk about how much bigger this Mercedes logo is, but look at the front grille. These are each little individual Mercedes grille logos on here. So you're going to see that same design carried through. As we pivot around to the side of this, you aren't going to see a lot of seams. You're not going to see a lot of lines. It's just a beautiful silhouette all the way down with this vehicle. And one of my favorite features is actually right here. The door handles and the mirrors pop in and out when you use the key fob. So pop of the horn, they close, and then open back up. As we make our way down, they're not using a lot of chrome, just enough to make a nice complete circle around the windows. And then you've got a little bit of chrome down below. I like the wheel size on this. So of course, it's a Mercedes, and they're gonna be using P0, Pirelli P0 tires on it. Just gives it a nice foundation and stance with the look of this vehicle. Whenever I see Pirelli and I see Mercedes, I always think of F1. If we make our way to the back of the vehicle, a couple things that I want to point out as well, and you're really going to dig this little Easter egg. So you got the E450 logo, you got the Mercedes logo, focus on the Mercedes logo, and then notice the tail lights are the Mercedes logo. So pretty cool that they've integrated these little fun Easter eggs into the vehicle. One of the things that I like the most, and I always go back to 2012 when Audi debuted the A7 into the marketplace, is that they found a way to really eliminate the C-pillar from the standpoint of C-pillar comes, drops down with the window, and then you have a rear deck lid. Now you just have this real cool crossover look in the rear. All vehicles have that in this higher end category now, and it just gives them a much more performance-oriented stance and look. Your exhaust, you're going to see it down here, seamlessly integrated into the rear bumper, and they wanted it to be nice and subtle as well. All right, under the hood is where all the magic happens with the E450, and that's because this is a mild hybrid motor. So you've got a 3-liter, 6-cylinder motor, and it's kind of funny, the plastic engine cover has 6 little rectangular lines on it to denote that it is a 6-cylinder motor. You're going to get up to 31 miles per gallon, and you're going to have 375 horsepower under the hood. So when you marry it all together, you're getting a new Mercedes E350, or so if you marry it all together, you're getting a Mercedes E450 that gets great miles per gallon. And that's one thing that I particularly like, is that automakers are really pushing the hybrid powertrain much more prominently these days. All right, so on the inside, there's just a lot to talk about, and the tech on the inside is the very first thing that's going to capture my attention, outside of the fact that these seats are they're just awesome, right? Just the color alone of these seats makes this E450 a standout. They're super comfortable, and I can completely customize these to how I want my body to feel inside the seat. In fact, it's got the extender as well for my long legs, which I love. You've got the wood grain interior here for your center console. Nice push of the button, tucks everything away. You're not cluttered up. And if you notice, there's not a lot of buttons up here. You've got buttons down here. You've got a massive screen here on the middle. And what's really unique about this is your entire front dash is all screens. You've got a digital screen right here. You've got an infotainment screen here. And then you've got another screen over here. And this is for your passengers. It really functions off the same Apple CarPlay or user experience on the main, but this makes it a little bit closer, and you can do things like play games as well. And I also want to mention that over here that the glass is polarized so that the driver cannot see what's going on the screen over here as a distraction. A couple things I also want to point out is that the entire top part of the dash is a venting system, and it's seamlessly integrated in. I love that they're not saying, hey, check this out. They made it creative. They made it part of the overall design theme, as that makes it a standout. Down here, you've got a couple different push buttons I want to highlight. This is your dynamic mode, so you can put it in dynamic, which is your sport, more of your environmental mode right here, or eco mode, your comfort mode, and then you can create your own individual mode. I like it in sport mode. You've got cameras that you can fully surround your vehicle, so you can see the lot that we're in right now. It's a 360-degree camera, and I can touch and show the sides of the vehicle, shows the doors open, and it's going to help me automatically figure out how to get in my brain into a parking spot, because I can actually see above me what's happening. So I want to see a front of the car, back of the car. I have all of those features, and they're all right here, which is great. If I want to get out of this, I just hit the home button on the screen, and it's really easy to toggle through all the various features. I want to talk about the car and gas. Boom, I hit this button up here. It shows the car, and I can go to the nearest gas station. It's immediately going to look at my nearest vicinity, show me where I'm at on the screen, and it's going to show me that I have a Shell that is 0.6 miles away, and that's number 1, so it's over here. Number 2, 0.5 miles away, even closer, a Petro Plus. So it's really unique the way that they've developed this screen so that everything is on top of your navigation. I can easily listen to my music, my phone is connected, everything that I want is right up here. New for this year, they're going to go with a volume that is a slider. So if I put the music on and slide up, missing to a little bit of a Cranberries remix, but it's a slider over here. And although some say they don't like it, I really dig the slider. In fact, I love it the most on the steering wheel. So on the steering wheel, I find myself using this all the time. And again, not a lot of buttons up here. It's very simple the way they have it laid out. Everything is soft touch. Soft touch is great. All right, as we make our way over to my actual instrument panel, my instrument cluster screen, I can customize this to whatever it is I want it to be. But one thing that is a standout with this is the fact that they have given it a 3D hologram on the inside. So right now my door's open, I can't really see the hologram and the camera won't pick it up, but to my eyes, and we'll just shut the door here so you can see this go away. That is a hologram to my eyes. I can see the 371.4 is actually pulled out, and now it just actually reduced itself, recessed itself on the inside. But that's a really cool feature on how they do that. You ready for this right here? That's right. That is a selfie camera. So you can put a micro SD card in there and you can actually take selfies while you're out driving. Not that I need that, I've got my phone, but it's really a cool little feature. Rounding out the inside, we're just going to talk a little bit about what's happening on your side panel of your door over here. So you've got heated and cooling seats as well, fully customizable seats, and then you've got your speakers integrated all throughout the interior of this vehicle. And again, it's all about refinement with Mercedes-Benz. What I like the most about the interior is the attention to detail. All of the buttons and switches on the inside feel high-end, and that's exactly what you would expect in a high-end luxury vehicle. And I also want to point out your moonroof here. What's great about the moonroof is when you come to your dial here, you just simply slide and it'll close your moonroof. How cool is that? Super awesome feature. Awkward angle, but super cool feature. And you just slide it back and it'll open it right back up. Again, using technology for what it's meant to do, keeping things easy inside the E450. All right, so that leaves us with one thing left, and that is the price. You're going to be looking at a starting price around $68,100. And the best thing is they are available right now at dealerships nationwide. So that only leaves us with one thing, and that is the drive-off, so that you guys can get a look at what this car looks like in motion. Seatbelt goes on. You got to always be safe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, drop your comments below and always give us a follow. All right, that's it. 2024 Mercedes E450.